So, what's the best thing to do when you've got loads of projects that are taking up all your time and you're barely doing them as it is? That's it. Buy another one. Yeah. So, as you can see, I've got the BMW, the Skyline. The van, that's just kind of just a on the side project, nothing fantastic. An S13 that is a supposedly pro car that needs a lot of work. Basically, it bought it completely bare. So that's on the back burner really. Then I've got the S14, which is I've been doing it for ages. Got some really interesting things coming for it, which I can't wait to show you. But there's been a backlog, so I think it's been delayed now till Christmas. What I was going to hopefully show you, but it's worthwhile seeing. Then obviously the MX-5, which hasn't really been doing too much to it. Just getting up and running, and then tucked away inside the shed is the my S13. My S13 I've had for years. My red S13 that's got the SR or red top engine conversion. But the video today is about this little one. So I picked it up a couple of weeks ago, all the way from St Albans. Got the recovery truck, drove it, picked it up. Really nice chap. He's got a 180 as well. And basically, I think this car was a bit of a parts car for a couple of his friends. Used to have a Sky RB25 in it, and it's come from Scotland. Then it's basically sat in gardens and had a few little bits robbed off it. But as you can see, obviously got the other one is completely bare, and I've slowly been building it up, very slowly, very slowly. And then when this came up, I thought actually, it's going to be a hell of a lot simpler. It's got everything, all the little bits of wires, all the trims, all the clips still in it, where the other one has been completely stripped. So it'll actually be a lot quicker just to stick an engine in this black one and have some fun with it. But so that's the plan. But it is absolutely brimmed full of parts, full of good parts, full of bad parts, full of just random scrap metal and stuff. So I just thought I'd unload the car and record what we got. I've already found some goodies. I've also found some crap, but that's part of it. Yeah, so here it is, the beauty. Obviously it's got no engine in it, so it's sitting there. That's got the FD ride height at the moment, which will be addressed once an engine's in there. So yeah, as you can see, it's absolutely filled full of kind of goodies, kind of crap. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is literally get everything out and then see what we got, see what we can just scrap straight away, and see what's worth keeping. But as you can see, like literally everything's there. So you've got like all the trims, all the seals, the windows, all that sort of stuff. Compared to this, where obviously it's complete and utterly stripped. So obviously the tunnel's missing, which I do actually have a tunnel cut pre-made. Well, not pre-made, basically half an S13 that I'm going to weld in place, just because I like to try and save 200 SXs, just because they've always been a dream car of mine. But yeah, unfortunately this is outside at the moment, but going indoors very soon. But the old owner will probably recognise this car. But yeah, so it's been, I believe, shot blasted, and then I think they went in for a different route. But the idea behind this car initially for me was literally just get it driving and then just use it as a bit of a prat around and just smash it up car. But actually what I'm kind of thinking, as my ideas constantly change, is have this one as simple seat time car, and maybe, as so much of this is already cut out, like the back end for instance, I'd love to have it as like a I want to say it now, but like a pro car. So what I'm thinking about was just slowly but surely cut the back end off completely, do a clam, and frame it front and rear, because someone's already done the front a little bit ropey, but that can be done. So anyway, as you can see, everything's missing off this, so I thought about literally just caging it, getting it rolling. I'm very tempted, very tempted to put a 2JZ GE engine in, and then potentially in the future turbo it. That's the kind of goal for this one. That needs a hell of a lot of work. There's so many bits I still need to get, as you can see, literally just everything. It's just going to take me lots of time and a while. So in the meanwhile, I can't even talk today. Got this one. So as you can see, the wheel is sitting at a funny angle. Now actually, the subframe's broken. That's cracked right through. I don't know if you can see it. No, possibly. Oh, my phone's. That's impressive. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, so the subframe's actually cracked. Oh, I can't see it. Let me get a torch. Hopefully you can see it just there, the lower arm. Yeah, it's cracked right through. The guy did say about you could just weld it, but fortunately enough, I have got loads of parts left over from different cars and builds that I actually have an S13 subframe with all the arms and everything, so I'm tempted, and diff, so I'm tempted just to bolt that straight up and be done with it. Yeah, so I would say maybe someone's been a little drift happy with it already, hence why the wheel's a bit funky. Yeah, so that has been stripped bare suspension wise. Yeah, so it's all completely stock and some of it's loose, so obviously it needs to be going right through. But the front suspension's alright, it's literally just the rear suspension that needs the subframe. But I've got a whole complete subframe tucked away in the shed, so I'll just pop that on and then at least the back end's rolling. Paintwork's a little bit, yeah, but then the whole idea of the car is simple street car. So, where see the other one, this has still got some of the brake pipes, the master cylinder, and some of the wiring still there, where the other one's completely bare, so that will help out a lot. But yeah, when I actually got this, I didn't have the column attached, didn't have any track rods or anything, so putting it off the recovery truck, I had to kick each side. That was like around here, kick that one, kick that one, and I think I got it about 10 foot and then just gave up after about half an hour. So first thing I had to do was buy some steering arms, so at least that's all now moving. But yeah, I have actually managed to source headlights from one of the guy's friends. So it's got headlights, I've got a fuel tank coming because this is missing the fuel tank. Yeah, so headlights, fuel tank, some of the interior bits, and anything that's missing really. So over the next sort of couple of weeks or possibly month, I'm going to start having everything. But the main objective today is take all this out and see what I actually have and what I don't have. Yeah, so as you can see, this is all in it. Random one brake. I think an engine loom, a bell housing, I think it's a CA bell housing, a wheel, a column, a rear light. That'll be easier if I just show you. Yeah, so it's got a bell housing, which I'm hoping is a CA one. I think because I've got an SR gear, I've got a CA gearbox, and somebody wanted a CA bell housing, so I'm hopefully maybe I can do a swap. I can just send this one because I know my other one's good. But actually, I've just told you what roughly I'm doing without even telling you what engine's going in there yet. Okay, so we've got lots of randoms. Aircon, palm, water hose, jacket,
hoses, rad hoses, things. Around part of a clutch. Some lights, some cables, the bash bar, not bash bar, crash bar. So I say, we've got a pedal, brake or clutch, I can't remember, I don't know. Random radiator, which is looking a little bit ropey. Oh, some more wiring, box of nuts and bolts, okay. It's definitely always helpful. And a master cylinder. Let's go for it. Another aircon pump, so yeah. A big old fat daddy exhaust, which I believe is an HKS. Yes, it is. HKS Super Dragger. I wonder what this sounds like. It is a massive exhaust. Heater matrix, some other, an alternator. It's always handy. Bits that rear speaker thing, I'm guessing. I don't actually know. Oh, some more randoms. Yeah, see, this is all the sort of things that you forget when you try and build up a bare shell. Like half of that I wouldn't even know that I'd even need. Yeah, so it's a bit more clear in here. Someone's put a lot of sound deafening down, which is alright. Just now got to sort out everything. Yeah, so now the wheels are actually connected to the steering, I can actually move it and put it tucked away safely. So yeah, so I mean, it's got all the wiring loom. I'm hoping that the wiring loom hasn't been too affected. Obviously this shell is not mint. I wouldn't have got it for the price that I did without some rust. So I think this is one of the major parts. It's here and in the rear boot pockets. One's worse than the other. We'll get the camera to. Yeah, so you can roughly kind of see. Come on. Yeah, it's completely gone through. It's no real biggie, and I believe the other side's the same. But that's where the major rust is. Yes, I think this side is alright. Yeah. It's going, but it's alright at the moment. So it's not too bad. But that sound deafening goes through the whole vehicle, so it's kind of cool. I've never actually driven one with full sound deafening in, but wow, especially with that exhaust in. The only concerning thing I did find that I think that is the harness bar that they used to have, which, yeah, is a little ropey. But I don't know, maybe it was just for display, I'm not sure, but that's what the previous owner said, there was a harness in there. Maybe you even know this car. It'd be great if I could speak to the original owner. Yeah, and the struts on the back are on their way out. I forget how heavy these are, but yeah, it has had some but actually, to be honest, this is fairly clean boot. Although someone's rattle canned it black. But yeah, the shocks have gone on that. But yeah, so that is the new project that hopefully should be done. Shouldn't take too much time up. But that's famous last words. So this is the other S13. This is the one I've had for about 10 years, and I tell you, every time I go to work on it, another project comes up. But so there's the red top, straight cam SR20. I managed to find a complete loom that literally has everything. It's apparently the complete 180 SX SR red top. So that's what I'm going to have to change over time. I was hoping to do it, obviously, but then this other S13 popped up, but hey ho. And this is the engine that should be going in. It is an S15 Spec S SR20 DE. That's a non-turbo one. It kind of I weren't really planning on buying it, but when the opportunity came, I thought, oh, why not? As I was having a few other parts delivered, he said, do you want it cheap? And I said, yeah, go on in. So I've actually got the full loom for that and an ECU. And there's a subframe, a complete S13 subframe, and the diff is just behind the engine. So where this car used to be CA, so I've got a mint. This car has only done about 40,000 or 50,000 miles. So where I have an extremely low mileage I keep getting all confused, got too many cars, where I've got a mint CA18 gearbox. Now supposedly I was told that the synchros are better. So my plan is, this garage is an absolute mess. Plan is to put that engine in the black S13 with a CA18 gearbox, and then just keep it simple. Yeah, so that's the plan for the new car. Keep it nice and simple. Don't worry too much about the styling, because that's the problem with the S14. The S14 I bought was an MOT failure. It was a guy at work's mum, had it since new, and she finally gave up and said, no, that's enough welding for me. So I bought it, started welding it up, got it all nice, got it on the ready for road, and then used it for about a year and then went crazy on it. Which I don't know if I've done a video on it yet. I might do one. I will do one, but I was hoping to have everything else in place first, but everything's been on the backlog. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so this is going to be simple. Put the NA SR in, CA gearbox. I should have all the props and everything left over from all the other changes I've done. And the ECU's coming, I've got to go pick it up. So yeah, once that's done, hopefully get it nice and running. I might get a different bonnet, make sure it's a nice colour, but I want to try and keep it as simple and as basic as I possibly can and actually use a car. I've got the Skyline, the S14, the S13 I've had for ages. They get little bits done and they get driven. The Skyline gets driven the most. But I end up spending more time working on cars than I do actually driving them, which the whole point is the whole seat time thing. Well, I haven't had any seat time in so long that I probably don't even know which way to turn, left or right. So that is the plan, is basically simple street car, S15 engine. That should be nice and simple. Yeah, so I think I've probably got everything. I've probably missed loads of things because I'm trying a different style where I just film the whole thing all in one instead of keep cutting together to help with the editing. I'm going to try that from now on, so there's going to be a lot of me repeating myself. I must apologise, but yeah, I'm now going to find somewhere to put all this lovely stuff and then crack on with another video, and some work and some welding. I'll give you lovelies a little sneak peek of the S14. So that's what's happened in the engine bay. Still not finished yet. I've still got a lot of work to do, but the main updates, what we've got coming, is new turbo, new manifold, and I need to sort out my fitment. But there's a real quick walk round of the S14. Hopefully do a video on it soon. Whoa, white balance, sort it out. Yeah, I did say S14, didn't I? I can't remember now. Yeah, definitely need to sort fitment out. But yeah, so I've got so many things on this that it's going to be lots of work done, but hey, we'll go through it all on a full video. Alright guys. Yeah, so that's just a little preview of the S14. Say I'll hopefully do a video. I can't promise it'll be the next one, because I might do, hopefully the next video will be an update on this one with some progress, hopefully, and I'll probably try and do the video a little bit more, maybe try and do like every fortnight possibly, but hey, as things go on we can never tell. But yeah, so then I'll want to do another video on the 14. Well, I want to do a complete video on the 14. I may do one in the next couple of weeks and then talk about what's coming.
and then hopefully that will hopefully turn up, but it's going to be probably about Christmas time. But yeah, so hope you guys like the S13 and well, the other S13 and the 14 and the other 13 and the Skyline and the BMW, got the little compact. Hope you all like them, and hopefully looking forward to some updates on them, because I know I am. Just going to sign out on the video, and also I had this made. I quite like it. I'm hoping to have some more designs made up, and maybe even actually, well, if anyone wants one, they can more than welcome to have one. Yeah, so if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up and a comment. That'd be awesome. Thank you very much, guys. See ya.